Hey everyone, Charting Man Dan from ChartGuys.com. You know, behind every single video that we put out every single day, there's a wonderful community of traders that we want to invite you to be a part of. Try the free 7-day trial and gain access to our live market broadcasts every morning and afternoon, interact with hundreds of like-minded traders, or take part in one of our dedicated chat rooms, each led by an analyst that's there to answer your questions in real time. Our trial is risk-free with absolutely no commitment or credit card required to experience the TCG community. For those looking for a head start in technical analysis, check out our entries and exits course in the link below in the description. Get up to speed with the fundamentals of TCG technical analysis and experience over 5 hours of great community-driven trading education. Checking in on PCLN, NVDA, Tesla, Netflix, and CHK. I by accidentally put CMG in the other video that I did, so I'll put CHK here, and we'll swap back to normal tomorrow. So PCLN, bounce attempt here, rejecting from the middle Bollinger Band and exponential resistances, and we're seeing many names do this in the tech sector, and pretty much names that got hit hard on Friday and Monday are rejecting from this level at this point. So we are anticipating a lower high to form, and the question heading into tomorrow is this our lower high, or can the bulls get over these resistance levels, which would have us back off as bears, be a little bit more patient, and wait for the bulls to tire themselves out. So tomorrow is going to be very telling relative to that middle Bollinger Band, and also watching the hourly 20-period support. Lose that support, and we know that the top is more likely to have been set. That being said, we are still keeping this 8-period exponential support, 1837, and we have not lost that in 2017. So if we do lose that, it will stand out. Long lower wick of bulls buying the dip, but with 3 trading days left to go, we could very easily lose this level. We have a bearish MACD cross following through. We're close to a bearish TCG cross. So if we were to close below 1835, let's say, that would be some bearish follow-through, and the first time in quite some time where we have lost these exponential supports. NVDA on the daily time frame, coming from such a strong place, just like Tesla before the dump day on Friday, very easy to recover. We never lost a moving average support in terms of the 20-period holding, and nice follow-through to the upside. That being said, a little bit of profit taking there, not significant. Key support is 142.11, resistance is 154.77. So just looking at the low of Monday and the high of Tuesday is the range to be watching. And the middle Bollinger Band support is ascending, continuing to hold the price up. All hourly moving averages are support, so the bulls are definitely still in control here overall. We're not confirming the bearish reversal inverted hammer. Then we are currently seeing our potentially our 5th green week in a row, 6th green week in a row. So bulls still in full control of NVDA. Tesla is the strongest name that I'm watching in the market right now. On the verge of all-time highs. Close at the high of the day after a gap up open, increasing bull volume. You really just cannot have a stronger name with stronger action and a complete recovery. Didn't even see 2 red days in a row. And the weekly time frame back to breakout mode if we close above the upper Bollinger Band of 368.96. It is the strongest chart out there, in my opinion, right now. I'm sure you could find some other lower cap, lesser well-known names with better charts. But in terms of well-known, high beta names, Tesla is a winner. Netflix on the daily time frame. One of the weakest bounces in the tech sector. Actually, Facebook's one of the stronger ones. Apple's one of the weakest ones. Netflix is even weaker. Hardly got over the high of Monday. Didn't even touch the exponential resistance, let alone the middle Bollinger Band that many other names are testing. So we saw the significant downside the second day here on Monday. We were down about 5+% at one point, and we're not seeing any follow through by the bulls. So this is absolutely a bearish name. And if we see the tech sector roll over and set a lower high and reject from their middle Bollinger Band and head back down to the lows, Netflix is absolutely a bear play. And the weekly time frame is at this middle Bollinger Band support of 148.97 that held the last pullback back in April. Bulls must hold this level, but same thing with the bearish MACD cross, closing in on bearish TCG cross, and Netflix bulls nowhere to be found today compared to many other names in the sector. So CHK, although we have it on the bear list usually, overall long-term downtrend, the bulls are seeing some upside in the short term here. Oil had a big bull move. We're looking at that short-term action in the energy sector, and we're seeing a bit of money rotation out of the tech sector into the retail sector, into the energy sector, into the financial sector. So we are seeing a bullish MACD cross, and the next resistance is up here at 530. Close over the middle Bollinger Band is a good sign for the bulls, but we're coming right off of our low. So in order for the bulls to prove they have momentum here, they have to consolidate, form a higher low, and then see continuation and get a higher high and get some follow through back to the upside. So close at the high of the day definitely favors these bulls. Weekly time frame, bullish reversal candlestick trying to be confirmed. But if we cannot get over 587 on this weekly chart, it's just another lower high. So we still need a significant move to the upside, almost 10% from where we currently stand, in order to change this downtrend. And the 100-week resistance is going to be our guide as well. That's at 574, and next week it'll be down in the upper 560s, and that will be a key level. So bulls in control in the short term, anticipating a lower high to form sometime tomorrow, most likely. And if it doesn't form tomorrow, certainly by Wednesday or by Thursday, I would expect a lower high to form. And that's just because, again, we're coming right off the low. The bulls have to form higher lows and higher highs to see continued strength rather than just a short-term little burst cooling off some oversold RSI levels before the bulls run out of strength. So lots of bulls out there. Tesla is by far the strongest. Netflix by far the weakest in the tech sector. And PCLN, other names in the tech sector, have middle Bollinger Band resistance to be dealing with tomorrow. I appreciate you watching. We'll check back in tomorrow and wrap it all up. And that middle Bollinger Band, so many names, that is the key level. So keep that on watch.